episode of Mrs. Phillips Camp Kindergarten. Well, earlier we learned about Hawaii's Volcanoes National Park. We talked a lot about volcanoes because in Hawaii there's 2 active volcanoes. Remember this picture? There's Mauna Loa and also Mount Kilauea. 2 volcanoes that are still active. Now I want to talk about why a volcano erupts in the first place. So you can see in this picture, it looks like the lava is exploding out of the volcano. But in this picture, you just see a picture of lava flowing. So when a volcano erupts, there's 2 possibilities. It can explode out hot magma and rocks, or it can dribble up and slowly flow down like this picture, like the lava just flowing down. Okay? When a volcano erupts like this and the lava just flows slowly, people have time to get out of the way so nothing happens to them. But if a volcano explodes, sometimes people don't have enough time to get to safety. So there's 2 different kinds of volcano eruptions. There's the explosions and then there's an eruption where the lava just flows out. So I want to show you a fun science experiment that sort of simulates a volcano exploding. So let's do the experiment. Okay, to do this experiment, you need some supplies. So let me tell you what you need. You need vinegar, about a cup. You need baking soda, and I used a little bit more than 1/4 of a cup. Same with the vinegar, I'm gonna use around a cup, maybe a little bit more to get it really oozing out. Dish soap, about 1/2 teaspoon, and some food coloring for fun. And I want my lava to be orange, but there's no orange food coloring. So I'm gonna take red and I'm gonna take yellow and I'm gonna put equal amounts in my experiment so that it turns orange. When you mix red and yellow, it turns orange. And then last, I have a container here that I'm going to use for the exploding volcano. So now we can get started. Okay, before you do this experiment, make sure you ask your parents if you can do it. Make sure that they know what you're doing. And I like to do this one outside on our grass because it can get really messy. So I'm gonna take my container and the first thing I'm gonna do is add my baking soda. Since I'm outside and it's kind of windy here on the island of Hawaii, I put my baking soda in a bag. So you're gonna pour it all in there. That's your step 1. Next, I'm gonna squirt in some dish soap, about 1/2 teaspoon. That's good. Next, I'm gonna add the food coloring. So I'll do about 8 drops of yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I have to do the same amount of the red in order to get orange. 1, oh no, 2, 3. I ran out of red. I guess our volcano, our lava will just be a little more yellow. All right, and now the last thing we need to do is add the vinegar. So what happens here is we have an acid and a base. When we mix them together, the acid and the base are the vinegar and the baking soda. And when we mix them together, they have a chemical reaction. So watch and see what the reaction looks like. I'm gonna set it here in the grass. And we're gonna count down 3, 2, 1, volcano! Whoa! So what happened? Well, the baking soda and the vinegar mixed together and created an explosion. But just like the lava that flows from the volcanoes in Hawaii, it's oozing out and going down onto the land. It's not erupting in an explosion. Such a fun experiment. So if you want to try this at home and you want to make your own volcano, just make sure you ask your parents first so they can help you get all the supplies you need. I hope you have fun. Bye.